Hollywood is mourning the loss of one of its most iconic figures. Robert Redford, the actor, director, producer, and activist, whose career spanned more than 6 decades, has died at the age of 89. His representative confirmed that Redford passed away peacefully on September 16, 2025, at his beloved Sundance home in Utah, surrounded by family. A career of unparalleled range. Redford's career was marked by both box office success and critical acclaim. He starred in films that defined eras of Hollywood, including Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969, The Sting, 1973, Jeremiah Johnson, 1972, The Candidate, 1972, The Way We Were, 1973, All the President's Men, 1976, and The Natural, 1984. His on-screen charisma, striking good looks, and range made him one of the most bankable stars of the 1970s and 80s. But Redford wasn't just a leading man. He transitioned behind the camera with extraordinary success. His directorial debut, Ordinary People, 1980, won 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. He went on to direct films such as A River Runs Through It, 1992, Quiz Show, 1994, The Horse Whisperer, 1998, and The Company You Keep, 2012. Quiz Show earned him his 2nd Oscar nomination as Best Director. The birth of Sundance. Beyond his acting and directing, Redford transformed the film industry through his support of independent cinema. In 1981, he founded the Sundance Institute, which later gave rise to the Sundance Film Festival, now the largest independent film festival in the U.S. Sundance became a launchpad for filmmakers like Quentin Tarantino, Steven Soderbergh, and Damien Chazelle, cementing Redford's role as the godfather of indie film. Political and social advocacy. Throughout his life, Redford was outspoken about social justice, civil rights, and the environment. He founded the Redford Center with his son James in 2005 to merge environmental activism with film. He also worked closely with organizations like the Natural Resources Defense Council and was an unwavering advocate for combating climate change. His politics often informed his art. Films like The Candidate and All the President's Men reflected his deep interest in American democracy, corruption, and accountability. In interviews, Redford lamented the decline of political discourse, calling modern politics grim and Stone Age in its inability to foster real dialogue. A lifetime of recognition. Redford's contributions earned him some of the nation's highest honors. He received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President Obama in 2016, the National Medal of Arts from President Clinton in 1996, the Kennedy Center Honors in 2005, and numerous Lifetime Achievement Awards, including the Golden Globe's Cecil DeMille Award and the Screen Actors Guild Lifetime Achievement Award. In 2002, he was presented with an Honorary Academy Award, recognizing his lifetime of work, an honor that underscored his influence not only as a performer, but also as a champion of cinema as an art form. Early life and breakthrough. Charles Robert Redford Jr. was born on August 18, 1936, in Van Nuys, California. A gifted athlete, he attended the University of Colorado on a partial baseball scholarship, but dropped out after his sophomore year. His travels through Europe sparked an interest in painting before he turned to acting at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York. His big break came on Broadway in Neil Simon's Barefoot in the Park, 1963, opposite Elizabeth Ashley. The play's success led to his breakout role in the 1967 film adaptation opposite Jane Fonda, beginning a career that would soon skyrocket. His chemistry with Paul Newman in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid made him an international star. That film, followed by The Sting, cemented Redford as one of the defining actors of the new Hollywood era. Later acting highlights. Even as he directed, he continued to act in celebrated roles. He played the romantic lead opposite Meryl Streep in Out of Africa, 1985, a film that won 7 Oscars, including Best Picture. He starred in thrillers like Spy Game, 2001 with Brad Pitt, and in the survival drama All Is Lost, 2013, which showcased his talent in a near-wordless one-man performance. He even entered the Marvel Universe as the villain Alexander Pierce in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. His final major role came in The Old Man and the Gun, 2018, a performance that earned him a Golden Globe nomination and was widely regarded as his farewell to acting. Personal life and legacy. Redford married twice, first to Lola von Wagenen in 1958, with whom he had 4 children, and later to Sybil Sagers in 2009, who survives him. He suffered the tragedy of losing his first child, Scott, in infancy, but remained deeply devoted to his family. When asked in 2017 how he wanted to be remembered, Redford's answer reflected his humble philosophy: for the work. What really matters is the work. I'm not looking at the back end. What am I going to get out of this? The fun is climbing the mountain, not standing at the top. The end of an era. Robert Redford's death marks the passing of not just an actor, but an institution. His career bridged the gap between classic Hollywood and modern independent film. He embodied rugged American individualism while also shaping cultural conversations about politics, justice, and the environment. His presence at Sundance each year was a reminder of his commitment to discovering the next generation of storytellers. For filmmakers, actors, and audiences alike, his influence will endure through the countless works he helped bring to life. In the words of his representative, Robert Redford passed away in the place he loved, surrounded by those he loved. He will be missed greatly. Hollywood will remember him as a legend, an innovator, and a true artist who never stopped climbing the mountain.